It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Never get out of the fucking boat. Bye, Tiger. Bye, Tiger. Goodbye. Goodbye, Tiger.
Never get out of the boat. Absolutely goddamn right. Not unless you were ready to take it all the way. No matter what happened. Kurtz got out of the boat. He split from the whole fucking program. How did that happen? What did he see here that first tour? Fucking years old. If you joined the Green Berets, there was no way you'd ever get above Colonel. Kurtz knew what he was giving up. And the more I read and began to understand, the more I admired him. His family and friends couldn't understand it, and they couldn't talk him out of it. He had to apply 3 times, and he put up with a ton of shit, but when he threatened to resign, they gave it to him. The next youngest guy in his class was half his age. They must have thought he was some far-out old man hopping it over that course. I did it when I was 19. It damn near wasted me. A tough motherfucker. He finished it. He could have gone for general, but he went for himself instead.
Really unfucking believable, you know. Taking this guy, Captain Willard, up the river, but he hasn't told us yet where we're taking him.
On special assignment, Khantoum Province 2 Corps. Kurtz staged Operation Archangel with combined local forces. Rated a major success. He received no official clearance. He just started up and did it. What balls.
Slug because I'm all about the truth, right? Although in LA, they would always leave me at the emergency room because everyone else had warrants to talk to the cops. Don't tell them who did it. Don't tell them where the house was. Don't tell them anything. But how do you do that? You gotta tell them something. Cops aren't stupid. The FBI is definitely not stupid. If you don't give them some information that's truthful, they're gonna fucking put you away. And yet up here, everyone's like, oh, Don's, he tells way too much truth. People look at me and they just think I'm a fucking rat. People lie to me and tell me bullshit, knowing or thinking it's gonna get to another person as truth. Like I can't see through that shit. I got a gift, dude. But, it's funny because, he may be my teacher, but I've always had one knowledge about truth, of why it's so important, and it has nothing to do with fucking being good with the teacher. And it has more to do with me, why I lost my girlfriend because I didn't tell her I was on drugs. And it has to do with, when you go to the gym, you're fit. You're working out all the time. When you're eating good foods and all that, you're getting into good shape. I've been in great shape before. But when you digest bullshit all the time and you don't even know it's bullshit, your brain starts malfunctioning. I'm serious. It's like there's something poisonous inside a lie, even if you believe it. And it fits into your storyline. If it's not the accurate truth to what's going on the planet, what you're doing is you're basically taking in bullshit. You're taking in poison. So then you start speaking poison not knowing it's bullshit. Because you work on a fucking terrible diet. And it's a serious thing. I'm not talking about, like, who stole the candy bar, or I'm not even talking about who cheated on who. I'm talking about real world, like, will you accept this as a fucking planetary fact? It's a universal truth. We're not talking about, like, going and tell mom and daddy. I'm not talking about talking to the cops. That's some bullshit. That's a mistruth. That's disinformation. I'm talking about lies. Do you lie? It's like everyone's like, oh, Black Lives Matter. What's the big deal? Black people don't care about that. That was code. You don't even know how to look at your codes, do you? Okay, no, it's Black Lives Matter. It's a warning. So watch yourself, because black lies matter. You can tell white lies. If there's a surprise birthday party, you don't have to tell anybody. And also there's something called the papal secrecy. Some people out there do not know about this, and someone is causing a lot of problems and has caused a lot of problems because they didn't know the secret. See, there are secrets out there, like the third secret of Panama, which only certain people in the Vatican knew about. And they were sworn to secrecy, that they could not reveal what that secret was. And that went on for quite a while. Now here's the catch. Here is the catch, and it makes a lot of sense. They're not the only ones, because it's a divine order, that are supposed to know about this secret. They assume they are, because it was given to them by Sister Lucia, who knew the third prophecy. So the rule is, if someone comes to you and tells you in specific terms exactly what is written in this secret, you tell them that you know, okay, you know, you are correct. You don't go, oh no, that's not it, you're wrong, to try to keep the secret, because you fuck up the program. So if someone comes to you and tells you you're Batman, and you really are Batman, you can't lie to them and say, no, I'm not. That's the papal secrecy. Because otherwise, what? You're sending out poison. And that poison, if it's an important secret, and someone was told that, and is supposed to tell you that, is going to cause a lot of problems, and it's not going to fall on them because they're just not going to function right. You're going to fuck them up. And you can't blame them for that after that. You're just a goddamn liar. Excuse my anger. But listen to the prophet. Just listen to him. Listen to Jesus tell you what it's about.
You know, and I may add, what makes it even worse is just because you think I wouldn't know the secret. I knew, like, for a specific somebody, I knew something about them 7 years ago and kept it a secret. They think I told them the second I found out. And they never really ever confirmed it with me. Then someone comes along, you know, and all of a sudden it's bullshit. You just forget about what you just heard. And to be honest with you, I was under the impression I was the one that told the person the secret. In fact, it was due to me that this person is who they are because I declared them to be that. Why would I not be? Why would that person be somebody like that? So then all of a sudden when you go ghost, and then people want to act like it's a secret, be quiet, gotta quiet, keep them quiet, it's a secret. No shit, it's a secret, it's his secret, he told her.
To say that we are brothers, and we are, but to make brotherhood a reality, lies can never be between the brothers or the sisters or in the marriage or in the family. Truth is the basis of unity. Truth is the basis of harmony. Truth is the basis of power. Lies destroy unity. Lies destroy peace and harmony. Lies destroy growth and development. Lies bring about the death of the marriage, the death of the family, the death of the unity, the death and destruction of a people. This is why lies are so detrimental. And this is why we as a people have to learn all over again the value of the truth and the value of being truthful one to the other. The opposite of lies is truth. In this book, the Holy Quran, Allah says He created the heavens and the earth with truth. And this Quran says that every word of Allah is a creature. And this Quran says, if all of the seas with 7 more seas added to it were as ink, and all of the trees on the earth were as pens. You could never exhaust the word of Allah. Then it says, whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth glorifies Allah. So if everything in creation is based in truth, and it is from truth that all things exist, and it is in truth that everything has its existence, and no living thing can be sustained except by feeding on truth, then what place does a lie have in a universe of truth? Think about that. It is truth that you exist. And in order for you to stay in existence, you cannot feed on a lie. The chicken you ate tonight, if you ate chicken. The pork you ate tonight. Even though it is forbidden, it's true. So what you fed on, whether clean or unclean, is truth. That's the only way you can exist. So if I bring you a false plate of food, what will you tell me? Here's some food, brother, eat. Say, come on, brother, man, don't play no games with me. I'm hungry, man. So your life and my life and our lives are sustained by truth. So the chicken is truth, the rice is truth, the beans is truth, the fruit is truth, the tree that produced it is fruit, is truth, the cattle is truth, the sheep is truth. So whatever you feed from creation is rooted in what? Truth. So the only thing that sustains your life is truth. Well, what about on the mental level? When you feed on the universe, what are you feeding on? Truth. But what happens when your mind begins to feed on a lie? What condition does a lie put your brain in? Since the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that the brain cell is constructed to think rightly. If the brain cell is constructed to think right, it cannot think right except truth is present. So suppose you replace truth with falsehood as the basis of people's thinking. Then their thinking is not right, it is incorrect. And incorrect thinking damages the cells of the brain. It's like planing wood against the grain. You destroy the beauty of the wood when you plane it against the grain, and you destroy the beauty of the brain when you try to think along the lines of falsehood. This is why one of the greatest evils that can be done is to feed people lies and make them to believe that a lie is the truth. Now, since this is so, and the Quran likens truth to light and falsehood to darkness, if we turned off all the lights in this room And I would like to experiment with that, if it isn't but just for a second. If we could just turn off the lights, everybody just stand still. Just turn off the lights. And then when I give the signal, turn them back on. You know how to do that? Just turn the lights off. All of them. Camera lights, everything off. Just turn them off. Thank you. In a minute, you'll be in darkness. You got them off? Turn them all off. Everything. Oh yeah, now this is what I wanted to talk about. Keep the lights out. Now look at this. We're in the dark, right? I can't see you. I don't think you can see me. All right. Turn the lights on. Put them all on. Where did the darkness go? What happened to it? It's gone. How did it go so fast? It's because darkness is not real.
That's right.
Light is real.
Yes, sir.
So what is darkness? Darkness is the absence of light, but it has no base. So when light comes, darkness does what? It flees. So it is with falsehood.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Falsehood can produce nothing that is real. So when truth comes, falsehood vanishes. And the Quran says falsehood is forever a vanishing thing. So imagine if a world is built on a lie. Now let's start with that. Because Satan, in order to build his world, could not build his world on the same principle that God builds his world on. So if Satan is the opposite of God and falsehood is the opposite of truth, and God builds his world on truth, then what does Satan build his world on? Falsehood. So Satan is a liar. Stop. How many of you have ever seen magic? Anything magic? Have you ever been to Las Vegas? Well, probably. That's real. You lost your money. That was real. If you've ever seen the magic show, I can't even remember the man's name that. Yeah. Whatever. But that magic show is powerful. Because really what it is deception. Showing you how easy it is to deceive the human mind and make you think something exists that does not. If you were to really look under the trick, you would see the trick. But since most of the people are unable to see the trick involved, they pay lots of money to go see the magician. They make you think they're cutting somebody in half. And it looks that way. But they've only deceived the eye. You're looking at it and deceived. That's what makes magic so fascinating. Because you know you're looking at it. And you got tricked. And you pay. You know, I got to see that again. That is the cleverness of Satan. He'll take a lie and make it truth. And once the people are deceived into believing a lie, their minds start functioning on a lie, but a lie can't give what truth can give. And so the brain starts reacting to the lie. The health of the body starts reacting to the lie. And you have a shorter lifespan just by believing a lie. There is no way that a lie can sustain life, because your life is constructed on the basis of truth. Okay, now let's go to the heart of the matter. In the Bible, Jesus is having an argument with the Jews. And they are claiming to Jesus, we are from God. God is our father, and Abraham is our father. So Jesus says to the Jews, well, if Abraham were your father, you would do the works of Abraham. What was he saying? Abraham worked a righteous work. If you are of Abraham, then you can't claim him as your father and you're doing an unrighteous work. Then they went on to argue, God is our father. And Jesus quickly responded saying, if God were your father, you would love me, because I proceeded forth from God. No, you seek to kill me, a man that has what? Told you the truth. Why would you kill a man that's telling the truth? Because the truth uncovers the lie. And just like the light vanished the darkness, when truth comes, falsehood starts vanishing. And if we have built our world on falsehood, on deceit, then the one thing we don't want to face is the truth. So when truth comes, and truth will come, just a matter of time. No liar gets away. You can deceive for a while. You can hide your wrongdoing with a lie, to camouflage, to deceive. But sooner or later, truth is going to come and uncover by discovering the lie. And then those who built their lives, their relationships on a lie, you become terrified when truth comes, because truth is coming. And when you become terrified because you built your life on a lie, not knowing how to handle the truth when it comes, you will lie on the truth bearer. Or you will kill the bearer of truth, because truth will destroy your world when your world is built on a lie.
Yes, sir.
Now, sometimes in our relationships, we feel it is necessary to lie. Sometimes, to preserve a marriage or a relationship that you feel will not be there if the truth were known, we tell a lie to preserve the relationship. But the lie can never preserve what truth alone can preserve. You see, when we violate trust, violate that which makes a bond between people, when you know you have violated that bond, then the violation of the bond is not secured by a lie. It is only covered. The violation is covered by the lie. The violation gives the appearance that you got something solid that you're standing on, but the liar knows that sooner or later, when the truth is known, you'll see you ain't got nothing. You only have something if it can remain under truth. What about my marriage? I've been cheating on my wife, or I've been cheating on my husband. But I love my husband. Stop. 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 Stop lying to yourself. Because if you love one another, you will act in a way to foster the love, to grow the love, to secure the bond. So illicit relationships don't secure the bond. You may have certain aspects of the person that you like or think you love, but love is built on truth too. Real love can never be found in falsehood. I wonder, are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here comes truth. Because the scripture says, whatsoever is done in the darkness shall be brought forth into what? Ooh. Now that's a bad day. That's a hard day for the liars. That's a hard day for the deceivers. Now, I don't want everybody in the house to get that guilty look. Because you think you're getting away, you know what I mean? You know, you can look real good if you think you're getting away. And you know, when you lay something on somebody and you know it's a lie and they believe it, you really feel good to yourself. But you always got to be on guard now.
That's right.
Because truth is coming. One day. And when you least expect it, truth will expose the lie. And that will tell you that you have ruptured the bond. And once the lie is exposed, the bond between people is also exposed, and then and only then will you see if love can stand that test. Jesus said to the Jews, if God were your father, you would love me. Why? Because God is the truth. And if I've come to tell the truth, you would love me if God were your father. But no, you seek to kill me, a man that what? Has told you the truth. Then he said, I know you. You can't jive me. Jesus talking. I know you. You are of your father, who? The devil. He was a liar from the beginning and abode not in the truth. Ooh. And because he was a liar, he was also a murderer. Every liar is a killer. I don't think you believe that. Every liar is a murderer. Did you know that? Yeah. Every liar. Because when you lie, you kill the spirit of life in the mind of the person who believes the lie. You are ill-affecting somebody when you lie, and you're ill-affecting yourself. So you become Shaitan. Shaitan in Arabic is one whose evil is not just limited to oneself, but is spread to others. And once you start lying, you're lying to somebody about something or someone. So now, in lying, the evil of yourself is being spread to somebody else. You're becoming, not yet a devil, but you're on your way. Jesus said, I know you. You are of your father, who? The devil. Now let's go look deeper into that. Yaqub, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us, is the father of race. We didn't have races on the earth until one of our black scientists was given power and authority by Allah to produce race out of nation.